Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are doing some spring cleaning. We are tidying up the house so that I can start deep cleaning the house before this baby comes. If you are new here, I am about 9 months pregnant and due very soon. So I definitely wanted to get the house in certain areas deep cleaned, and this was actually after a birthday party that we had, so I wanted to get the table back to the way it was. I wanted to just put on our neutral decorations and get that ready. It definitely needed a good wipe down, so I'm just taking my homemade multi-purpose spray, which is just some water, some isopropyl alcohol, and just a little bit of dish soap. Now you will see my son playing in the corner there. I promise there's no pepper or salt coming out of those. You really have to twist them. But he was having a good time and he was occupied, so he's having a good time. So that's all that matters. But anyways, so I'm just going to give this table a good wipe down. And then we are going to decorate it again and get it looking like it was. So I actually got this table runner probably about 5 years ago when we first moved in. What I really like about it, it is 100% cotton. I got it from Target and it was like part of the Hearth and Hand line, and it's so easy to wash and it's like a very neutral color. So I really recommend getting one that you can easily wash, because when it's on the table it definitely can get some crumbs and some stains. So I really like this one. Now I definitely need to organize this corner a lot better, but for right now it is what it is. You will notice that I am wearing my belly band. Trust me, I'm taking plenty of breaks during all of this. This whole video did take me quite a few days, so just wanted to let you know that you definitely have to take breaks at this point. So some may look at this and be like, oh my gosh, how did it get this bad? Well, trust me, this can take 5 minutes for it to look like this. We don't have a playroom, and all of his toys that he plays with daily is in the living room and in our dining room. So it can get like this pretty quick. We do toy rotation and things like that. But I will say tidying this up does not take much at all, because I have a place for all of his toys. So he is very young and still he does help, but he's just at that age where they just like to play with a bunch of stuff and not necessarily put it back right away. So he was out on this day in particular with his with my husband, so I was able to just tidy this up and get it nice so when he came back that he could play again. But it definitely was a little bit much on this day. I hadn't cleaned it in maybe a day or two, and it can get a lot because this space is pretty small. But yeah, we're just going to tidy this up and then give the room a good vacuum. And then we're also going to be taking off the covers on the couch and giving those a good wash as well. So he had gotten this shopping cart for his birthday, and it's so cute. It's a Melissa and Doug shopping cart. And a lot of times, what we'll do is we will fill it up with toys that we find around the house and then bring it in here. So that's what I did. It makes it a lot easier. Plus, he can fill it up and just bring it to us. So it's really cute. And so I'm just putting the blocks away that keep falling off. I promise they all fit in here. But yeah, I'm just going to put the toys in their bins, and then it literally took me probably 10 minutes max to do this. So it wasn't quite as bad, but being on the floor and pregnant is not the easiest. Now we're moving on to a different day. I am cleaning the covers on the couches. The bottom cushions, all the covers come off. I'm thankful that they do, but they are a pain to get on and off. But with a dog and a toddler and a baby on the way, it's definitely nice to be able to clean them. But I think I am going to look into a couch cover. These were my parents' couches. We were very blessed that they were able to hand them down to us. But they had a couch cover on these because they have 2 dogs. So I'm gonna look into it, maybe just for the cushions, just because it is such a pain to get them on and off. But we'll see. It might save the couch in the long run. I'm not entirely sure. They are pretty cheap on Amazon, but it's just finding one that looks nice and also is functional as well without falling off all the time. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments if you have any couch cover recommendations. But yeah, so these can be washed on a gentle cycle and then tumble dry on low. Obviously follow the instructions on your particular couch. Every fabric is different. But with these, I just took the cushions off, and then you'll see I do put blankets on these because it took about an hour to get it, washed. So I did not want the cushions to be ruined. So I just put blankets on top to try to save them in the meantime.
There's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. I'm standing on the dizzying heights. to your own life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight. Riding on the dizzying highs. I'm standing on the dizzying highs. I'm standing on the dizzying highs. I'm standing on the dizzying highs. Standing on the dizzying highs.
So I wanted to give this room a good vacuum, and this is a washable rug, so it is pretty thin. I haven't tried to wash it just because it is so big, but it has been very easy to spot clean because it is a thinner rug. So I'm not sure if the carpet cleaner could be used on this because it is so thin and the suction is pretty strong. I'll have to try it, maybe just the handheld part. But yeah, it is pretty easy to clean. It is very easy to vacuum. So I wanted to go ahead and get this done on this day, and then we are going to vacuum the dining room and get that all nice and clean. With a toddler, there are definitely plenty of crumbs, especially because the living room and dining room are connected. It's just inevitable.
Expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out.
So I wanted to show you what the couch cushions look like when I got them back on. Definitely a lot cleaner. So now we're going to move on to cleaning the windows. This is a different day. So I'm just cleaning it with that multi-purpose spray that I have. It does work really well on windows. And I'm going to be cleaning the glass and then the window sills because they were filthy. That's usually what I like to do for spring cleaning, is clean the sills, because over the winter they get so dirty and I don't open up the windows to clean them often. So definitely when that weather gets better in spring, I love to open up the windows, clean them out, and it just makes me feel so much better.
My time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. 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 I guess I'm gonna stay, but I'm just gonna wait in the background, watching you talk to her. I know this might look bad, but I'm just gonna melt in the background, watching you lean into her. I'm a wanted it just like I do. Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? I don't even know what it feels like when your eyes are staring at me. I miss them. I'm about to lose it. All of my friends telling me to leave for the night. It's for the best. I'm a fool. I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool.
So now we're going to be moving on to the bathroom. I don't know if it's nesting or what it is, but I was like, the baby cannot come here and this bathroom look like this. So there was some staining in the tub, and I just wanted to give it a really good wipe down. Another one of my spring cleaning things is just taking each bathroom and just absolutely cleaning them from top to bottom. So I typically use just like a daily shower cleaner in here, but I wanted to use something a little bit stronger, so I do use a Clorox cleaner in here. We have a bath fitter bath shower, so if anyone is familiar with that, they use a certain caulking that is vinegar based, so I can only use certain cleaners in here, and one of them is the Clorox cleaner. So I wanted to get a really good scrub down, so I'm also taking the shower curtain liner off and replacing that, and then I will be taking the shower curtain off because it is cotton, and throwing that in the wash as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna spray it down. I did make sure that the door was open, the vent was on, and I definitely let it sit in here, but then like took breaks and walked out. It wasn't a very strong smell. I was very surprised. Sometimes with like the scrubbing bubbles and stuff like that is a very strong, it can be a strong smell, but this wasn't too bad. So I just went ahead and sprayed the whole thing down, and I let it sit for about 10 minutes or so to really let it soak in, and it definitely helped. And then I also took all the soaps out, and I wanted to wipe those down with this multi-purpose spray, just because I noticed that these can definitely collect like soap scum. They can have, you know, they can collect bacteria and things like that. So I wanted to give all of these a good clean as well. And then I'll also be washing the bath mat. The bath mat that we have is able to be washed. It says on the tag that you can wash it gentle and then tumble dry low. What I would recommend is probably letting them air dry. I did put them in the dryer, but a little bit of like the backing seemed to like flake a little bit. I don't know if it was just because there was, you know, it was the first time I'd really washed them, but yeah, I would just recommend maybe just letting them air dry. But yeah, so I wanted to give the floors a good mop down. I did clean off the wall, like where the toilet paper was, because it was so dusty. But I didn't get to film all of it because this is such a tiny little area, so it is kind of hard to get a good angle, but definitely just getting this bathroom a good deep clean.
Chewing my bones out when he's done spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night. All in or nothing, not gonna stop. Dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you.
So after I let it sit for about 10 minutes, I took a microfiber cloth and I'm just wiping down the walls. It didn't need anything very abrasive, and I can't use anything abrasive on these walls. anyways, so I always just use a microfiber cloth and it worked just fine. I did wear gloves because there was bleach in it, but like I said, the vent was on. It was well ventilated in this area, but it took me just a few minutes to wipe this down, and it wiped down so nice. It was very, very clean. It smelled very clean. So I definitely do not use this cleaner all the time, like I said, because it is stronger, but it is easier to maintain if you give it that really good deep clean every once in a while. Even if you do it once a month and then just use like a daily shower cleaner, you know, once a week, it definitely helps with the longevity of your shower or tub. And so yeah, it was way easier than taking anything and scrubbing it. I didn't really have to scrub, so that definitely helped.
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I see you in a while, cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods.
So I don't care what cleaner I'm using, I always take and rinse it off after I'm done with the hottest water that I can get out of the shower. It just makes me feel better. So yeah, so just rinsing down the walls, and you saw that it cleaned the, you know, the silver so nice. It was like they just get gross. So yeah, so it definitely did a really good clean, and I do recommend rinsing it off when you're done. So yeah, check it out. It's nice and white and clean again. I did not clean that little whale with the cleaner. I just used the multi-surface spray on that, but everything else is very, very clean. Very happy with it. So here I'm just putting a new plastic backing on and getting that all nice, and then I will be taking the other curtain off and cleaning it. I didn't show that because it was kind of like, oh, I forgot. And then I went back and did it later in the day. But it definitely was nice to get that shower curtain clean. It definitely made the room smell so, so good. But yeah, so nice to have a clean shower.
I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out, then I'm right back in. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this.
So now we're just going to do a good vacuum in here. You will see that I'm going to be taking this rug out, and I will throw that in the wash. But yeah, we are getting towards the end of this video. I really appreciate you guys clicking on this video today. It is a huge help for me. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers this year, so I'm really hoping that I do reach that goal. But I really appreciate you guys watching my video today, and I am hoping to have at least one more video before the baby comes. Like I said, we are super close. I might take a little time off for when the baby's here. I might put out like a marathon video or something like that in the meantime. But yeah, it is a little unknown within the next couple of weeks what's going to happen. But yeah, it's a real fun time. So I definitely do want to do some more spring cleaning, so I'm hoping to get that done in the next week or so. So that will probably be the next video. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching today. I'm just giving the bathroom a good mop down. It's just the same thing I used for my multi-surface spray is what I'm using on the floor. It disinfects and also gives it a really nice clean. But you'll see here in a second, I'm going to be putting that rug back. It was so much better. It was fluffy. It was like new again. It just felt so good to have a nice clean bath mat in here. And then I will show you here in a second me cleaning off the mirror, because obviously you need to do that if you're in the bathroom. There's always like stuff on it, like dust and like toothpaste. I don't know how it happens. But anyways, giving this good wipe down, and then I'll show you what the bathroom looks like. But once again, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you stick around, subscribe, give it a like if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.